Kim, something is wrong with you. You had the nerve to sit your ass in that restroom and say that no other white woman would sit on a couch with 5 other African American women and get hammered the way you did, and then flap those things on your face that you call lips that look like baloney and say that racism isn't real. Racism wasn't real until the internet. Do you hear what the fuck you saying, bitch? No other white woman will sit on the couch with 5 other black bitches and get their ass toasted. First of all, what them being black got to do with the fact that you got your ass handed to you? And where the fuck have you been where you missed the whole history on racism? Racism just started on the internet. Racism just started when the internet got... So the day the internet got up and popping, that's when racism started? Fuck all the shit that happened before the internet, girl. Are you fucking serious? See, this is what we call white woman. This is what we call whitewashing. This is what we call trying to revise history. Kim, something is wrong with you. The simple fact that you got a bitch like Kim, a bitch like Sheree, a black bitch like Sheree, who wouldn't even check her friend. I ain't never heard no shit like this day in my life. Bitch, let me tell you something. It's been plenty of times my friends that had to check me, and I done check my friends. You not gonna go... There's no way that my friends would allow me, and I would not allow my friends to get on TV and lie the way that Kim lies. I told y'all that Kim is a Donald Trump bitch. She's the same type of person who will say something, and then they will play the clip back of Donald Trump saying what he said, Kim saying what she said, and though both of those motherfuckers will fix their lips to say that that's a lie. What type of friends do you have where your friends not gonna call you out on your fuck shit? Because I ain't got none. A couple of my friends probably would have stopped being my friends if I acted the way Kim acted. Something is wrong with Kim. I don't understand it. I'm telling y'all, there's no way that you should be friends with anyone, black or white. If I said in my last video when I was talking about the Starbucks incident in Philadelphia, I said that there are white people out there who will acknowledge, understand, and receive the message that black people have been saying for years about racism and the things that black people go through. And then there are also those white people like Kim who try and just rewrite history or just pretend that shit just never happened. Let me tell y'all something. Bitch, no, I was not no slave. No, bitch, I ain't went through nothing the slaves went through. No, I was not out there marching with Martin Luther King. But just because I wasn't there and just because I didn't see it with my own motherfucking 2 eyes don't mean that it did not happen. Like, I don't understand. If you have people who think like Kim, they are racist. This bitch had the nerve to say that no other white bitch would sit on the couch with 5 other bitches. 5 other black African Americans. And then say she not racist. Then say racism don't exist. If you have people who will not even acknowledge the shit or acknowledge history, that lets you know that they can't even acknowledge the shit that you go through. So if I was talking to this white man, fine as hell. Damn, that man was fine. And, anyways, fine as hell. And I remember one time, we were sitting in the living room drinking and talking and laughing. And I was about to leave. And this was around the time when all the I think this was around the time, not Trayvon Martin. It was a couple of murders down the line. Right. It was a couple of murders down the line, girl. And he was just basically telling me that his friend had got stopped by the cops. And no, not his friend. I think it was like his cousin's boyfriend. His female cousin's boyfriend. Anyway, somebody who he knew, it was a white person, who got stopped by the cops, and the cops just gave him a hard time. And you know, they gave him a really hard time, and you know, they finally let him go with a warning. So I don't want you to think, Rodney, that, you know, it only happens to black people. White people have a hard time with cops too. Girl, now mind you, I'm about to leave already, but I'm sitting on the couch. So I'm taking my phone out, and while he talking, you know what I was doing, girl? Guess what I was doing? I was deleting his motherfucking number. I'm like, excuse me? Oh, I'm gonna say this name. I said, there's no way you're gonna sit here and tell me that your friend getting pulled over by the cops and being let go with a warning is the same experience that a black person will receive by getting pulled over by the cops. You ain't seen all these black people getting their motherfucking brains blown out? You don't see all these black people. Black people will tell you that they are nervous when they get pulled over by the cops, especially now because we don't know what's gonna happen. He was like, no. I'm not trying to take away the black experience. I'm not trying to take away the things that, you know, black people go through. But I'm just saying that we, you know, everyone. No, that's what you do. You know what? Okay. Because I'm not about to go back and forth with you. But what I am gonna do is delete your number. Baby, I ain't seen that man in about 5 or 6 years, girl. Bitch, when I cut you off, ho. Anyways, so all I'm trying to say is, if you have people out there, I do kind of want to fuck again, though. Well, that white man, no, he was fine. Anyways, if you have white people out there who think like that, who think like a Kim, you have to let them go. There's no way that you can fully sit here and say that you understand that you understand what blacks go through, or you acknowledge the things that blacks go through, or, you know, some blacks have to go through other things that blacks have been through from the beginning of history, and then turn around and say that racism does not exist. It does not work that way, bitch. It does not work that way. I was literally having a conversation with my sister and her boyfriend. I bet you like, nigga, you always talking about your sister and her boyfriend. Girl, they literally live right across the street in another apartment complex, girl. Like walking, they literally live right across the street, girl. So I'm always over there. But anyway, so I was having a conversation with my sister and her boyfriend the other day, and I was just telling them how, like, I would not fuck with nobody if you told me that you didn't fuck with gays. Or if, like I told her, if you was involved with the dude who said he didn't fuck with gays, then why would I fuck with you? What the fuck I look like coming over here, smiling in your face, and a nigga who you fucking sitting right there probably calling me all types of faggots and punks and all that shit in his goddamn head? What kind of fucking sense that make? What the fuck it look like me going around grandmama's house during Christmas, and he right there probably still calling me all types of faggots and punks and shit? No, bitch, I'm cutting you off, and I ain't fucking with him. It's that motherfucking simple. If you don't fuck with black people, I'm not fucking with you. If you don't fuck with gay people, I'm not fucking with you. And if you don't fuck with gay people, you fuck with somebody who don't fuck with gay people, bitch, I'm not coming around you. It's that motherfucking simple. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Because then I'm questioning you. I'm questioning you. If you say you got love for me, and I'm not saying that you have to, I know I'm kind of going off subject a little bit. I'm not saying that you have to, you know, make your life around me. But at the end of the day, you have to understand where I'm coming from when you tell me, this is not in real life because her boyfriend is cool. But if you was to tell me the nigga who you fucking with don't like gays, I'm looking at you like, bitch, I'm your brother, and I be around you all the time. How is this gonna work out? Y'all get married, that's your husband. What am I supposed to do? We can just, if that was a case, why you just come meet me out in public, or why you just, bitch, I'm not finna inconvenience myself to make your motherfucking man feel better. Fuck you and fuck him too. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is at the end of the motherfucking day, I'm not fucking with nobody. If you sit here and try to act like you don't understand what gay people go through, which is me. If you sit here and try to act like you don't understand what black people go through, which is me, then bitch, I'm not fucking with you. That's all it comes down to. Bitch, I've been talking about Kim too motherfucking long. Really and truly, the whole motherfucking last episode was about Kim. When I tell you all those bitches was coming for her neck, Portia started getting on my nerve a little bit when she was trying to have to explain for Kim. Don't explain for that bitch. Let that bitch sit in the hot seat. She deserves to be. Anyways, fuck that hoe. I'm sick of her and I'm sick of that bitch. When Andy told that bitch, the reason why we didn't show nothing good on you this season is for the simple fact that bitch wasn't nothing good. It wasn't nothing good to show. Kim, every time you pulled up to the scene, you was with your husband. The first time you walked into the scene with the group was at Nene's house. You walked in Nene's house talking shit. How you walk into somebody's brand new house? I don't know if it was actually brand new. It's brand new to Nene. How you walk into somebody's brand new house? 5 seconds walking in, you already got something negative to say. Bitch, you walking in somebody's house with a motherfucking Dixie cup, bitch. How the fuck you gonna try to read somebody? You the one who walked your ass onto the goddamn set with no shoes on with a Dixie cup in your hand. Bitch, you are the definition of white trash, girl. Ooh, I'm getting heated. Anyways, what I really want to know is the tea when Nene said, Kim, how you got your own show? That's the tea I want to know. And Andy sat there just like a white person trying to act surprised. Andy, we want to know, how did Kim get her own show? I do think it's a little bit weird how, like I always try to tell people, Nene don't have that much power and control. Nene might be the face of Real Housewives of Atlanta, but that's all she is because she's been there the longest. Nene is the face, but Kandi is the money maker. They always gonna keep Kandi before they keep Nene because Nene only had one spinoff show. Why she haven't received another one? I don't know. Kim has had, not Kim, Kandi. Nene is the face of Real Housewives of Atlanta, but Kandi is the moneymaker of Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, Kandi, she done had spin-off show. They would get rid of Nene before they got rid of Kandi. Because if you look at how much money Kandi done brought in for how much money Kandi done brought in for Bravo versus the money that Nene done brought in for Bravo, who you think they're going to keep and who they will get rid of? But it's a good question. I'm kind of going off a little bit. It's a good question on how did Kim get her own show. You would assume that Nene would have her own show before Kim would have had her own show. Or Kandi would have her own show before she had a show. Kandi has her shows, but they're just little, this is just a 10 episode series, that's it. Kind of like Lisa Vanderpump. I honestly think that if they had any motherfucking sense, they would do an OLG show. Just like Lisa Vanderpump. Lisa Vanderpump don't even be on motherfucking Vanderpump Rules. Lisa don't even have to be on the show. That's really about Stassi and all them other white girls and white niggas. Anyway, but yeah, I want to know how Kim got her own show. When I tell you Kenya got the motherfucking party started again, when I tell you Kenya was letting that bitch have it, I don't blame Kenya. When I tell you, baby, Kenya got up and walked across Kenya had to ask permission first. They ain't want no problems. Kenya, why you getting up out your seat, bitch? Last time you stood up, girl, you got pulled to the ground. So she asked Andy permission because she gonna walk over there. When I see you, Kenya was going so hard in on Kim that even Kandi was rubbing her arm like, girl, stop. Girl, stop. Even Sheree was trying to reach across the couch like, Kenya, girl, stop. That's how hard Kenya was going in on that motherfucking Kim. Kenya, all these motherfucking K's. Kenya did not give one fuck about Kim or her feelings. Anyways, girl, it really ain't nothing to talk about. Kim, Kim is full of shit. Kim is full of shit. Croy's full of shit. Kim, friends are full of shit. her fans are full of shit. If y'all don't call out bullshit when it's bullshit, then you bullshit. Ooh. Sheree, you a fucking idiot, girl. This is what I do, and I said this in my last video. Sheree, how do you align yourself with someone who not even no peach holder and that ain't got your ass fired? I'm sorry. There's no way that you can come into a group and not sync with any of the other girls and think that you still gonna have your peach at the end of the season. The only reason why Portia stayed was because even though after all of Portia lying, which I still don't understand why people let Portia get away with the shit she get away with. It's like, I understand this because Portia's a pretty girl. Because even when Portia do fucked up shit, the first thing people say is, oh my God, she's so bad. What they got to do with anything? I don't give a fuck how bad you are. If you think that the Underground Railroad was the Metro bus going down the street and the slaves stood at the bus stop sucking on the lollipop waiting for the bus to come, that's what you thought the slaves did, girl? That's what you really thought the slaves did? I can't fuck with you, girl. Now, I don't know all things Black history, but bitch, I know for a fact that the bus wasn't coming down the street. And they wasn't just sitting there just waiting for the bus. Girl. But it's like Portia had... Anyways, I don't even feel like talking about Portia. Like, you would think that, you know, Portia got away with... The only reason why Portia got away with what she got away with was because Portia actually has a big fan base and people like Portia for whatever reason. Sheree, you stand here not fucking with all the bitches on the cast, but fucking with the bitch who ain't even gotten no peach. And now the bitch who ain't even gotten no peach done got your ass fired. Because you want to be loyal to Kim. Bitch, who you should have been trying to be loyal to was Candy and Nene. Because them were the bitches that was probably going to fight for your job. They might not have the final say so, but I can guarantee you, if those bitches got a little... I guarantee you, those bitches... They can throw a bug in somebody's ear. Anyways, girl, that's all I really got to say. Because, I mean, it really was about Kim. Let me make sure. I don't even want to talk about the rest of this shit because it's bullshit. Kim is a liar. The only reason why Kim and Kenya stopped liking each other was because of the simple fact that Kim needed airtime. Kim needed somebody to get into it with on the show, and Kenya is the easiest target. It's easy just to get into it with Kenya. Anyways, girl, that's all I got to say, girl. I'm about to go. You know what? You know it's bad. You know it's bad when Cynthia start coming for your ass. You know you done fucked up, bitch. When Cynthia, Kenya, Nene, Candy, bitch, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. I was here for all. Bitch, I was here for every motherfucking second of it. Get that hoe. Get her. Get her. Get her. And then Kim is the definition. I just said I was about to go. Kim is the definition of a white woman. When I tell you Kim is the definition of a white woman, and this is not to be funny because I love white people. You know, I call out white people on they fuck shit just like I call out the black people on they fuck shit. Just like y'all call me out on my fuck shit, I'm calling y'all on y'all's. Let me just say, Kim is the definition of a white person. All that shit you talked, and now you got the nerve to try to turn around and play victim. Girl, bye. I'm done. Fuck Kim.